Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to play a game called BARRICADEZ. Now this is a game. Now this is a very unique game because this is a side view tower defense with crafting. So if that doesn't intrigue you, I don't know what will. Now this game came out into early access on the 7th of January. So first of all, a big thank you to the developer for giving me a key to this game, and now let us begin. I'm gonna play a new game in English and set up sound, some game settings like level of difficulty. And it starts off with iron. I actually don't know which one is easier. I would assume that sand is easy, stone is like medium, I guess. We'll stick to iron. The ground is flat, we'll keep it off. Seed value random, base camp number random, length of day 12 minutes, day 15 seconds. Autosave on, and let us begin. And we can watch something fall down. What is it? We do not know. I guess some sort of a rocket. Are we in it? Nobody says. Now there is no voiceover in this thing, so I'm voiceovering it for you. Alright, so it seems to be signaling to the people down below. Nobody is answering. Going down. I like that. That's really nice, the parachute thing. And this is where we are. The beautiful robot staring at it coming from above. Don't we look great? I think we look great. We're a beautiful little robot. Let's go open it. What is inside? What is inside? Is it dangerous? I like how it switches the point of view so it seems like the sky is inside, but you're actually in the thing. That's really cool. So, BARRICADEZ, as I said. The game throws you in combat, actually, which I think is kind of funny. Like, straight up from the beginning, just go fighting. The way this works is you have this sort of camp setup. Now, this is random, so there's a few different options that you can get in the beginning. And you start off and you get enemies on the left and on the right, these guys. And they're slowly coming to kill you. And you can destroy them with multiple things. First of all, you have these little spikes, which are trapped that hurt them. And you've got these sandbags. Now, if there's not many of them, they will crawl on top of them. But if there are a lot, like for example over here, they will destroy them. And then the ones on top will fall down, which will kill the enemies. And we also have things like this, which is a fence. So this is going to help us again destroy the enemies. They cannot climb it. Bipedal enemies tends to climb on barricades. Barricade that cannot climb or enemies except bipedal enemies will pass through. Projectiles can pass through. Then here we have barricades and etc. We also have enemies on the right. These ones are much better at sort of crawling around. So gonna have to watch out for those. But thankfully we have these little spikes over here. And they're going to keep moving and trying to kill us until they either get towards the cradle, because our job as the robot is to protect this little baby in the cradle, which is what was inside the rocket. Or until it's morning, and once it's day, they will all sort of automatically die. So you can see that they're moving through the spikes. They're slowly destroying the spikes, but they're also getting hurt themselves. We're gonna let them over here. Now this is the time that you're supposed to be mining. So what you do as a robot is you craft over here. Let me actually move up so we can see them a little bit. And you gain different kind of things. For example, here we're destroying sand, so we're getting sandbags, which is this thing over here, which we can then place to where they are. Once they get to the interesting part, I'm going to go back up to show it off. Over here we got some wood. Yeah, let's go back up. So you can see they're trying to destroy this little barricade. Oh, we've got this enemy over here. Yeah. But now it's morning, so it's dead. So they all died. So now we've got time to fix it. So clearly we see that we need to work on this protection on the right. The one on the left we were really fine on. So like I said, first thing you want to do is mining. And you need to get a lot of different resources. For example, the sandbags, but also you want to get wood, and then you want to make iron, and you can craft all sorts of cool stuff. So we're going to, for example, destroy... Wait, let me just Yeah, destroy this. Just gonna give us all sorts of things like wires and fuel and, you know, copper wires, hopefully, or copper ore and etc. Let's just get into here as well. Now the first thing you're supposed to do is you're supposed to build a forge, because in forge you can do some really cool, make some really cool materials. For example, you can make iron and etc. So you click on this. This is your workbench, and here you can see the stuff that you can do. Let me just pause the time while we're sort of in the building mode. So in order to make a forge, you need a sandbag block and a stone. So we have 108 sandbag blocks, but we don't have any stone just yet. So that's something we want to work on next. So let me try to find some stone. Now, this is not where stone is. Stone is like a little bit like a whiter thing, but this is always good to collect as soon as you can. So let me just grab that. Where do we have some stone? Oh yeah, here is stone. So let's just go down, and we're gonna try to get towards stone and get as much stone as we can. Let's go. And you can see in my inventory that I'm getting all the stuff I'm mining. Get all the good stuff. Yeah, I think we have enough to start moving up, because it takes a while to build the forge, so then you can be mining while you're doing that. So let's open this again. We're gonna make a forge, and in order to do that we need 18 sandbags and 15 stones. So that's great, and it's going to start working on this. Actually, the forge was pretty quick, so we'll just wait till it's done. So we're gonna grab the forge in our inventory, and we're going to place the forge. Let's place it here. Now in the forge we can start making things. So for example, we could, again, let me just pause. For example, we could take, we need to use one thing as fuel, which is for example wood, and one thing to consume. So for example, we could turn wood into charcoal, or we could turn iron scrap into iron plates. Alternatively, do we have any more options? I don't think so. And stone into ceramic. So we're going to start off with iron scrap. So let's take all our iron scrap, put it in there, and we'll put all our wood in there as well, and we'll work, and it's going to automatically create iron plates, so you don't need to watch it. Then second thing I'm going to do is I want to add more sandbags. So I'm going to add them over here in my inventory. I'm going to place them like so that the sort of like the creatures that come here on the right have to kind of go on top and around them. I'm going to create another one of these sets over here, I think, because we can. Let's move a bit closer so we have that far of a reach. I'd also like to do something like this over here, simply because then they have to, like, you know, they can crawl this, so they have to destroy it, and then it's going to fall on top of them, which I think is going to be quite cool. Maybe, yeah, maybe this one. Alright, now let's go keep getting some materials. So what else could we get? We want to get more stone. Stone is always good, because with stone you can actually make stone blocks, which destroy the people a lot more efficiently. So that's something we definitely want. Also, we always need wood for fuel, right? Time is on, good. Now another thing we would like to get later is copper ore. And you can also find things like this, which actually we can create a forge here. This is another kind of like a workbench, I guess, where we can make certain materials. So here we can only make workbench, forge, or the chest if you wanted to. But it's pretty nice because you could do some more stuff over here. This we cannot use. Oh, and here we find a chest where we get a lot of cool stuff. For example, we get vertical excavator, which is a mining robot. Oh, I'm so glad I get to show it off to you. That's really cool. Here we've got some more forages, trap fuel, coil, interesting, and blades. Alright. So let me go, you know what, let's go somewhere where there's a lot of stuff to take. For example, here, right? And I'm going to place here the robot, like so. Move out of the way. Wait, it's not. So in my test game I had a slightly different robot, but I think it's gonna destroy this. Gonna do robot. Yeah. Alright, so this one just goes straight down, so probably the placement wasn't the best. I had one that was kind of turning all over the place. That one was really cool. So let's keep destroying a little bit of this space. We want to get more wood. Then I'm going to try to make some more spikes, because spikes are really cool. Generally, like the walls we're building, the sandbag walls and then later stone block walls, which we'll build, are pretty cool. But you need to kind of create like better traps to actually destroy the enemies. This is going to give me stuff eventually, but let's go up and make some more traps. So First of all, here we can pick up some iron plates, which is nice. And then in the workbench, we could work on things. For example, we could build a spike trap, for which we need 4 wood. So let's get as many of these as possible. We're going to get 11 spike traps. Then we could also make a stone block wall, for which we need stone. So after the spikes are done, what I'm going to try to do is create as many stone blocks as I can and then put them around. Here we can keep picking up the iron that we get. Now coil, unfortunately, we can't turn that into anything useful. Blade is a material for further processing, will consume resources when you upgrade or build facility. Okay, well, we'll see what we can use blades for later. How is my vertical robot doing? Oh, pretty well. And we can actually pick up stuff that it got from me like this, which I think is quite nice. So let's try to get, let's keep moving around. I would ideally like to find some copper, which is kind of like a reddish block. But I don't really see anything like that yet. So let's first get some wood so we can make more spikes and things like that. And then we're going to have to go up again to check what we've got over there. Yeah, there's a lot more wood on the right here, so let's try that. Yeah, that's a lot of wood. That's... Come on, keep getting all the wood. We need it all. Also, I like all the sandbags. Those are pretty good as well. You can also make bigger sandbag blocks, which I think is also cool. I don't know if they like do more damage. I would assume so, but you know. So here we can pick up more iron plates, and then here we can pick up all 11 spikes. And now we're going to be making stone blocks. And we could do like a regular stone block, or we can do like 2 tall wide. Let's try to get wider. Can we get wider? Like if I get like this. Or like width to width the 2, height 2. Width the 2, height 1. Let's get these ones. We'll try to create as many as we can. Just 3 more. And we're gonna start placing the traps. So let's work on the spikes mostly on the right, because these are the ones that don't get hit by anything else. Like they can just crawl over anything else, so this actually hurts them quite significantly. So I want to place a lot of these on this side. And we also got that 1 stone thingy. So my idea is if I place it like maybe like this, they will try to destroy it and then it's going to fall on top of them, which could be really cool. So let's try to pick up some more of these. And maybe we could work on similar like sandbag system. Let's try that. If we make like, let's say this is width to height 1, right? That's what I'm doing. Width to height 1 or width 4, height 2. Let's try these. Let's try to make 10 of these or 11. And in the meantime, let's just add a bit more of these blocks. And the idea is that they will have to try to destroy the bottom one and all of these will fall on them, which could be really cool. I don't know if that's going to work very well, but we'll see. We could also turn stone into ceramics if we wanted to, which is a material that we can use for further processing. We've got bricks, wires, more spikes. Alright, let's add some more spikes maybe down here. While they try to destroy the blocks, they will actually get hurt. And we could pick up some of these sandbag thingies, so let's place those. Wow, this is really big. Let's place those like that. It will destroy them, hopefully. Now we're gonna go back down and check on my, where's my robot? Ooh, give me all your thingies. 62 sandbags, 13 stone. Okay. 1 rebar. Sure, let's add it to my list. Iron scrap, alright. Some steel plates, very nice. Bricks. Firebomb. We just throw that. Spread fire pill on the ground makes enemies become fire. Now this is an ammo for catapults and flamethrower. Essentially, aside from doing like the basic things like the traps, like the spikes, you can actually do some really cool things that actually do a lot more damage. Now let me first place my vertical guy somewhere else, like maybe here, because he seemed to get gone to the bottom of the place over there. So let's keep getting this thing going. And we're gonna move up because it's gonna be night and we're gonna have enemies. And even though you should probably be spending the time while the enemies are coming, like mining thing, I do like to watch them, kind of see what's happening. How is this doing? Oh, you need more wood and you need more iron scrap. So let's get on that. Now here we're gonna grab all of our sandbox. Now, what other things we could do? We could make spring floor or spring wall. In order to make spring wall, you need wood, spring, and coil. We do have coil. We don't have spring or wood. We can get wood easily. Now, as for springs, how do you make a spring? You need a copper plate. Yeah, copper is probably the most difficult thing here to get going. Chemistry station? Oh, we could make a chemistry station, so let's do one of those. Oh, but I need one more ceramic, which I can easily make over here. So let's stop with this, and we'll put some stone in there, which is going to make us a ceramic, which is going to help us to get the thing we need. Are the enemies coming? Not quite yet. Not yet. They're all good for now. How are you doing? Yeah, give me my iron and then start working on my... Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like when it's attack, when they come, it might be that your workbenches and things like that sort of pause. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but it seems like it because this is not working, otherwise it could have been. So, yeah. Got the enemies only from the left, it seems, coming this time around. That's alright. Let's watch them come. And just increase the speed. Oh, you can also use engram to learn new things, so you can upgrade different kind of things and but we don't have enough engram to actually do any of those. So they're gonna move through the spikes. Do we have anybody on the right? No, good, just on the left. Now they're gonna try to destroy these sandbags. It means all of this is gonna fall on top of them. Yeah, and it's gonna fall one step lower, and they're gonna have to again try to destroy this. Now, you can fix these things, but I don't think you can fix it while they're attacking. You can only fix it once they're gone. And they're destroying all the spikes, and this is falling on them again. Yeah, this is very cool. I like it quite a bit. Gonna fall on them again. We do have one more group in the back, so we'll see how far that one can get. But still, I think it's quite nice. Come on, fall on top. Good. And they have to try to destroy this. It's gonna be really hard. But it's the next day. We destroyed them easily. And now this should be working on stone, hopefully. Not sure why it's bugged. Let me just take it off. Maybe we'll do one more of these. Yeah, I think it's because we already started doing the other thing, so we needed to finish it. Maybe that was the problem. Okay, now it's stopped. And now if I put stone and wood. Yeah, come on. We only have 3 of these left. We'll see how that will go. Yeah, okay, we'll take this and then we'll place stone in there. Why won't it work? Is it not enough stone? Maybe it wasn't enough stone. I don't know. Either way, we're now making ceramic, which is what we want. Add this up together. Now we've got 600 engram, so now we could actually upgrade some things. For example, we could get faster mining speed, or we could get trap extension. And what if we try to get an arrow? Arrow trap can produce at workbench now, so let's buy an arrow. Upgrade. We get level 1 arrow. Good. Now at the workbench, first let me pick up the ceramic and continue making these things in the meantime. We'll also take half the wood in our inventory. Now, we wanted to make a chemistry station, but first, we could actually make the iron arrow immediately. So this is iron arrow for the arrow trap, because some of these traps actually need ammunition. So this one actually does need ammunition. This one needs iron arrow. But first, let me check if I can even make the trap. In order to make the trap, I need what? Wood, nails, and wire. Alright, so I need 8 wires. So I need a bit more wood, bit more nails, and a bit more wire. So I could make nails and wire. I need, how many do I need again? I need 32 nails. Whoa. So I can make 24, but I'm going to need a lot more iron plates. So let's start working on that. And this, so we're going to need a lot more iron scrap for this. Let me first find, where's my vertical body? Vertical robot body. Come on, let me move through. Where are you? Yeah, Oh, and we found copper. Oh, you are still... How are you doing? Oh, you found me 70. Oh, that's fantastic. I really like copper. With copper, you can do a lot of stuff. But right now... Okay, let me pick him up because there's nothing here to do. So let me just place him maybe... Actually, we should probably place him a bit higher. He's going down always. So let's place him... Let's move to the side here. And we'll place him here. Let's go, man. And then here we're gonna try to get some of these wood and mostly this sort of iron over here. I want that. Give all of that to me. Need all my iron scrap. And then here we'll try to get towards this as well. Okay, maybe we'll go from the bottom, I guess. Not quite what I had in mind, but it's working, so it's fine. Alright, let's go back up. We want to work on our traps. Oh wait, we could take this as well. This is pretty cool and it's right here. It's good. Alright, how are we doing? You need to make more of these iron plates. Give me the ones you have. We got 48 nails. Fantastic. That's all the nails you need. As for wire, how much wire do I need? I need 8 wire. So let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From a steel plate, which we should be able to do. Let's grab some of these wires. Now in the meantime, yeah, this is gonna keep making this. We also have 8 more of these big sandbag thingies, so I want to place some of those. I'm thinking up here, really. Maybe we'll have another set like up here. That could work as well. Like so. Maybe, I don't know, one over here, like so. Alright, now let's go back to here. We should have all of our wires, so now we can make our very first arrow trap. Let's make it, let's go. Let's go. And then we want to make some irons afterwards. How many are we going to make? I think like 10 maybe, 20, I don't know. How many could we make? 7. Well, I guess we'll make 7 then. Let's make 7. Now, the way this works is that you need to place it into a supply. Let me check the details on this. Yeah, supply depot. Because it will automatically supply the ammunition and fuel to the traps. So if we now grab all of our arrows, we're going to get quite a bit of actually. Come on. One more set. We could also make steel arrows, which is pretty cool. So we're going to go towards this thing and we're going to put all of our 21 arrows in here. And then I'm going to go on the left and I'm going to place the arrows. So where do we want to have the trap? I think we might... Actually, it could be a good idea to have the trap here. I don't know how big range the trap has though. If I click on details... No trap is a trap, fires arrows straightly and horizontally. So in a straight and in a horizontal way. Have a slight knockback effect when hitting on distant enemies. Yeah, so this should work. So it's going to be right at the people at this level, so that should be fine. We can also fix these things. If we right click on it, we're going to slowly fix it. So that's pretty cool when, you know, when they somewhat destroy our things. Now, I would ideally like to make another arrow for the other side. For the other creatures, because we know that those are really rough to kill. So let's check what do we need for another arrow trap. Not to mention we have no arrows for it, but still. We have enough wood. We need 17 more nails. So let's get 17 more nails. Oh, we can only get 8 more nails. Okay, fine. So we still need more iron scrap. That's the name of the day, is iron scrap. Where is my big guy? Where are you? And what did you get me? Ooh, 8 scrap. That's not bad. Some blades. Steel, rebars, this, some fuel. We get a lot of fuel. So we could actually be using the fuel to power up the thing in the forge instead of trying to do it with wood, because that way we can kind of use up the wood for spikes, for example, or something like that. So let's just place him over here. And we're going to go upwards. I'm going to try to get all of this. Well, we seem to get some copper plates from there, actually, which is really cool. And then let's go to the left and we'll go up here. And again, try to get as much as we can. It's gonna be night soon, and I would really like that one extra arrow trap. I don't know if we can make it, but it would be really cool. Let's see. I mean, we've got some stuff, so like hopefully. Right, we've got this. We need to place a lot more of these. Let me take away the wood and we'll put these fuel thingies in there instead. Can be used as fuel such as beer. What? Well, it can be used as fuel. That's the whole thing that matters. Got some of these. Here we've got our 16 nails. And yeah, we can only make one more nail, so that's not enough for the trap. Yeah, actually we have enough nails now, so we only need the wires, but we can't... Oh, we can make wires, so let's make 12 wires. Because that's from steel. We've got enough steel, which is good. Let's get some more of these. And wires as well. And then later we could possibly... We could make more iron arrows after, so we're going to do that. I think we need like 8 in total, so let's wait a bit longer till we can get to 8. One more. Come on. One more, perfect. Now we can make the iron arrow trap. Let's make 1. Oh, how many more arrows are we doing? Do we want to cancel? Yeah, let's cancel. Let's make one of these arrow traps. And then we're gonna need to make some of these iron arrows. Which we could make 2. Well, that's not much. But they can share. They can share with the other one. It's not a big deal. They can... I mean, a little bit can be used on the left, a little bit on the right. Let's move towards here, and we want to place... We don't have it yet, do we? Did I grab it or not? Yeah, I did. So we'll place it... Where do we want to place it is the question, though. If I place it here, and I should make things, like make more sandbags so that the enemies can be on a horizontal level with it. So like if I place sandbags like so... And then maybe, I don't know, this way? Why did it shoot? There's nobody there yet. Stop shooting if there's nobody around. Come on. How about here? You're shooting on the wrong side. What's you doing? Why is it shooting to the wrong side? Let's try this again. Do we not have any more, like, arrows? Did we lose them up so quickly? No, we've got plenty of arrows. They're gonna shoot at somebody? Okay, yes. Ooh, and that actually does really nice damage. That kills a lot of them. Ooh, and this one seems to be a bit rougher, I guess, these red ones. Check them out over there. Now, and remember, we can repair it, not yet. But later we will be able to. Eventually it's going to fall down, so it will be able to shoot the enemies that are a bit lower. Let me check the other side. Got any enemies on this side? Yeah, this one seems to be sort of wasting resources. So let me just undo that. Because I don't have that many arrows and I'm just worried about, you know, losing it. Sorry. Let's take all the iron plates. And here we've got... We could make more iron arrows. If you want to do that. Let's keep checking this out. Ooh, did they destroy all of it? I'm surprised by that. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna place this. Could place some more of these though to make it a bit more difficult for them later. I'm surprised they just managed to destroy it. Wish we would have checked that. But yeah, well, really. Yeah, these guys are moving through the fence. What's next? Yeah, they're trying to climb this. Ooh, we should have destroyed this one. That's a problem because they can't climb. But at least they have this sort of blockage here. So now this is gonna start falling on top of them. And start killing them a little bit. Maybe we could place this here as well. Make it a bit harder for them. It's morning now. Either way, we managed it pretty easily. Day 3, we've got 420 engram. And we could get stuff started. But I think it's a good time to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And you can click on the right top to watch some regular tower defenses like Defend the Keep or Defending Territory. See you there. Bye bye.